Welcome to Let's Face It with Joe, where we discuss controversial issues. If I say jazz, what comes to mind of most people is music, the bass or trumpet, or even the late American musician Louis Armstrong. You remember him? Or modern-day Nigerian saxophonists such as Olu Jazz or talented 10-year-old Timilayo Abodunrin. But if I say voodoo, then even foreigners begin to understand it's some sort of black magic potion. In Nigeria, however, it's commonly referred to as jazz. Jazz is traditionally known as kayan mata in local parlance, but for the sake of our foreign viewers, the meaning of kayan mata is women's property. Kayan mata, an assortment of natural herbs, fruits and spices, were initially used by newly married women in the north of Nigeria to spice up their sexual relationships with their new husband. However, recently, the products have been heavily marketed on social media as black magic aphrodisiac. Now, they're being advertised as products for young ladies to attract the attention of the rich and married men, as well as the mature woman that can officiously vow and wow the younger agile man. But can a woman using jazz on a man without his consent actually be committing a criminal offense? Let's look at rape by deceit if he's no longer in control of his senses or actions. It's said that sexual assault takes place in many forms, such as unwanted sexual contact. Usually, a sexual assault occurs when someone touches any part of another person's body in a sexual way, even through clothes, without that person's consent. For example, a man who is hypnotized into having sex with these love potions may behave in a manner unnatural or untrue to himself. Some have become financial prisoners and sex slaves, and because of this, several families are being torn apart due to the erotic events taking place outside of that home. That makes a man dissatisfied with the conventional sex he might be having with his own wife at home. The health status of these men is also questionable, as some of them may have medical heart condition, which could be devastating to his condition. Since most of these aphrodisiacs are not medically approved by the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration, NAFDAC, one may be at risk administering any of these potent natural herbs when there is no contraindications with the use or dosage with any other conventional drugs. The risk of overdose is there, and what to do if this happens. But even more concerning is no one knows whether these sexual herbs were produced with health and safety in mind, whether clean water was used, and so on during the process. All people see is the end product. Well, some say if it ain't broken, don't fix it. That's it from me. But joining me next week to discuss this very topic is a lady who is a lawyer known as Sissy Lawyer. See you then next week. So don't hide it. Let's face it together with Joe.
What is kayan mata? I'm sure that because you don't use it or because you don't practice it, we don't know what it is.
Yes.
We don't know what is inside, what the ingredient is that causes the pull.